Okay. Hello, everybody. It's been a minute. Excuse me. I'm going to be making this video while I research a test that I have to take. It's the acupuncture test. I have to take that to see what I get now. If I can get like a 25 or higher in my English portion, I don't have to take English 101 with English 105, 150. Yeah, that's important because the way that schedule sucks. I imagine I'm probably going to be taking that English class during the summer though, so yeah, we'll see. Regardless, maybe the fall, probably the summer, because summer that's just going to be like one class. I can dedicate my time to that one class. That's probably what I'm going to do. Regardless, I'm going to be doing that in the background while I also tell you about this movie called Tenet. Tenet. The reason I was so slow in spelling that is because it's so mind-boggling what went on in that movie. It's not a good movie at all because you don't understand what's happening whatsoever. That's a bad movie. Let me tell you what happened in that movie. All off the dome. No notes, no research. Should research the movie so I didn't waste people's time. I went with my stepbro. It was nice seeing him again. We talked at the end about how incredibly hard that was to follow. But anyway, let's get into it. First, let me figure out which one of these tabs has my information on it. Alright, so there you go. Alright, so movie Tenet. We start off like in the back of a truck, like a military type, not military, Secret Service type truck, you know. Our main character and a couple of random nobodies that don't matter whatsoever. They all they all partake in a raid. How do you partake in a raid? Alright, restart. Here's exactly what happens. So there's like this kind of concert, classical music concert that's happening. And there's going to be a raid on it. This team knows, the main character's team knows that first off, you're not explained any of this whatsoever. This is just what I figured out from watching. They explain nothing, and when they do explain things, it's quantum physics, so whatever. Anyway, main character tries to stop the raid. During this, not stop the raid, they try to secure a person that the raiders are trying to get. Anyway, they fight the people. Oh no, those bad guys place bombs under the civilians' chairs. Why did I forget the word chairs? Under the audience chairs, there's like 6 of them. It doesn't matter how many there are, they all get them. Main character and one of his partners gets all the things, except for the last one, which the main character gets caught trying to take. And so one of the bad guys pulls up and says, "Hey, put that back." And then those two get into a little fight on the ground. It's like wrestling. And then some random nobody, swear to God, some random nobody that we don't know, it will never figure out who they are, rolls up on them while they're still on the ground. The main character sees him, is like, what are you doing? He points that random nobody points a gun at him. And then the main character notices there's a bullet hole wherever that gun is aiming. It's kind of aiming towards me, but also this guy, so let me push this guy in front of it. That random nobody pulls the trigger. The bullet from the impact before goes back into the gun, and then that guy just leaves. You don't get to know what he is and where he's from. He just leaves. Anyway, main character defuses the bombs. Not defuses, he actually yeets them into the front row where no one is at, luckily. And bada boom, bada bing. First mission successful. Except, wait, those guys that knew the like KGB, because they're like KGB. They found out that, oh, you aren't one of us. Now we have to torture you in a train yard. So they torture him in a train yard, and they take out a cyanide pill and then throw it away. It's like, you won't be able to eat this. Get fucked. And then, but there's like another person who hasn't taken the cyanide pill, and he just like go ahead and gives him the cyanide pill. It's look, that it doesn't really matter, like, at all. Anyway, cyanide pill was fake, and that was a test. The entire thing was a test, except for the escorting the guy from the concert place. Like, just so you know, this is like the first 10 minutes. It has taken me 6 minutes to explain 10 minutes of this movie, because time travel and all that has already happened. So, and keep in mind, you aren't told that time travel is happening. You just have to assume. All right? At this point, you still have to assume. Anyway, it was a fake. That was a test run by Tenet. And they basically give him a whole bunch of word soup and saying that if you use this and say the word tenant, briefly in the sentence and not just out loud, you'll have the ability to open many good doors and also bad doors. But, like, if I may go on a bit of a tangent, the fact that time travel exists and it's never stated that we live like in a multiple universe type beat, or if it's just like a one timeline type beat, you can honestly assume that by using that code word at any given time, the fact that you aren't already dead, or like the universe isn't destroyed automatically, means that you using that, and technically even before you would use that, the universe would be destroyed. So by the mere fact that you can get that message, it means that you can only open good doors, or at least doors that won't destroy the entire universe. Whatever. Now he's in Tenet, which is like a super secret CIA plus SCP plus type beat. No one knows about it except people in Tenet, and it's so cool. Anyway, he goes into the middle of the Atlantic and does sit-ups in a wind farm on the ocean until a boat come around. Until a boat comes around. Then he gets on that boat. I'm trying to remember which one came first. Did he meet that dude, or did he talk to? No, he met the dude. I don't know how, but he met some random dude. And that's how it is. He met a random dude, and this guy knows physics. Alright? So when he says I'm and this and we do this and I saw some, oh wait, I didn't tell you about the bullets yet. Hold up, wait.